Alright, we are back from doing our screening and spotting and stamping and all that stuff, and I just kind of wanted to show you what some of these plates looked like. So, if you guys remember, what we did yesterday was we used the robot to set up some 384 well plates. We used the colony picker to pick individual colonies into those 384 well plates. And then we used our pin tool to stamp them out onto two different conditions, a permissive condition and a restrictive condition. And so you'll see that we put the exact same volume of the exact same wells down, grew them in two different conditions, and we're seeing very, very different phenotypes. So let's kind of zoom in on, let's say, I don't know, 6. So in 6 we can see very nice, healthy spots, all looking happy, and this is at 30 degrees. Remember, we're using a temperature sensitive strain here, but at 42 degrees some of those temperature sensitive strains are just dying, whereas others are being complemented by the gene that we put in there. So very, very different phenotypes. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to try to find, I'm actually looking for the ones that are dying. That's kind of, I'm screening for death. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and try to mark all the things that seem to die. So I have another plate here. This is a different gene. And we can see here that my permissive condition didn't grow up quite as well. There's some missing spots there. I'm not quite sure why. But what I ended up doing was I marked anything that was missing here as red. So this is 30 degrees. So if it wasn't here, then it definitely should not be at 42. And then after I've checked off everything that is gone here, I'm going to go through with another color, probably like green, and then start pointing out all of the spots that did not grow up. And then I'll pick those. I'll use the cherry picker and consolidate those and start doing a different set of experiments. So this is mainly meant just to kind of show you what the outcome of those experiments and techniques look like, and maybe how to kind of play with them. This is my technique. This is by no means the only way to do it. This is just kind of what I do. I'm a very visual person, so having lots of colors and stuff helps me see that. And finally, I wanted to show you our serial dilutions. So again, we have two different conditions. We have our permissive and our restrictive, and we can see that we got very nice serial dilutions, very dense spots, all the way down to single colonies over here. And again, we're missing something. We're missing a few of these spots. So again, I marked those red over there. So anything that's gone here got marked as red over here. And then this I marked on the highest dilution. I guess it was not a dilution. I marked anything green that I felt was not growing as well. It was either completely dead or not growing as well. And again, we can see a huge difference between how those serial dilutions look. These things grew very healthily all the way out to here, whereas these guys were already dying, and then a lot of them were dead by here. And then same deal. So that gives you an idea of what you would expect to see out of that experiment. Thanks for watching.